Hello, welcome to Dateline Lagos, where we take you on a ride of activities in the state. I'm Loretta Chiogo. Lagos remembers the sacrifice made by fallen heroes as Nigeria marks the 2019 Armed Forces Remembrance Day. Contractors handling major projects under the Lagos Bus Reform Initiative assures Governor Ambode of completing them before his tenure expires in May 2019. We'll begin with infrastructure development, while the Lagos Bus Reform Initiative, which seeks to redefine public transportation in the state, may soon be launched if contractors handling various projects match words with action. Now, this comes as Governor Ambode embarked on the inspection of some of the projects across the state. The governor said plans have been firmed up to roll out the project with 820 high and medium capacity buses. Take a look.
One of the major components of the Lagos Bus Reform Initiative is the Oshodi Bus Depot to accommodate over 400 new passenger buses that will be deployed when the scheme takes off. This is the initial point of call for Governor Ambode as he embarks on his first inspection of ongoing projects under the initiative in 2019. Within the complex, Governor Ambode inspects central workshop, housing spare parts and equipment for the maintenance of the buses.
And the tree lines will be for the electrical lines and some of the materials that should come down and pass through this. Now, this is fully automated, such that the entire system is installed. Whatever the bus wants is requested from here. The liter you have for either engine oil, for transmission fluid, and for the variations of all the fluids that the vehicle uses.
From the Oshodi Bus Depot, Governor Ambode inspects the Oshodi Transport Interchange project. The infrastructure is being designed to consolidate 13 city and interstate bus parks into 3 multi-story terminals with facilities to enhance connectivity. While briefing on the level of work done, the contractor handling the project explains the delay in completing the project initially slated for December 2018.
I want to assure His Excellency and Lagos populace that by March 2019, end of March 2019, this project will be completed. We've had some delays, essentially because of the congestion at the port. As you can see, some of the steel work that we had used for the multi-level bus park have to be imported from Europe, not from China, I must say. And because of that, we brought in close to 300 containers. So that is what led to the delay. I mean, we're all aware and familiar with the current congestion that Nigeria as a country is facing at the port, which we know the federal government is striving hard to find solutions to. So that's what led essentially to the delay of the project. But having said that, we're, as of today, about 85% completed. Right behind me is Terminal 3, and then behind the cameraman there is Terminal 2, and then to my left, further down, is Terminal 1. I can say to you that you can see the curtain wall, the glasses are already being fixed. So before the end of this month, that will be completed. If you go inside the building, you will see that the lifts and escalators are progressing very well. We have in each of the building 6 lifts and 1 elevator. So meaning that in all we have 18 lifts in this project and then 3 escalators, making 21. So in addition to that, we have air condition already been installed. As we see, each of the terminal building is fitted with central air condition unit to go around, so that when you are inside the terminal building, you won't feel hot, because of the volume of passengers that we're expecting, over 1 million people can use the 3 terminals on a daily basis.
To ease movement to the terminals, the contractor says connecting roads will also be rehabilitated.
As you can see, we are directly under the Skywalk. So this Skywalk, the longest one that I've ever seen in Nigeria, is linking Terminal 3 to 2, and the short one is linking Terminal 2 to Terminal 1. So that is, again, almost 90% completed. All we need to do on the Skywalk is just to concrete the floor, and then we will be done, and we can throw it open to traffic. So in addition to that, Terminal 2, we are wrapping up the multi-level bus park. So that is almost 95% completed, while Terminal 1 is about 65% completed. And then the road network, what we've done is to do a complete redesign of the road network around here. And if you notice, before now, if you have to go coming from the Mile 2 axis and you're going back to the airport for whatever reason, you have to get to Antony. But by the time this project is completed, you don't need to go to Antony. We've already provided an access road for you just after the bridge. You can turn and then take this road back, and then you can go back straight towards the airport. So all kind of maneuvering is possible here now. And then if you're coming from last mile, we've already provided 5 lanes. So the road network has been greatly enhanced so people can move, whether you are using the mall or you are using the terminal. What we've done, increase the road network capacity by as much as 100%, and then it enhanced circulation. So most of the traffic problem that you always see at Antony will be greatly reduced because you don't necessarily have to travel all the way to Antony to make your detour back to the international airport or wherever you are traveling to. And we have done that because we believe that by the time this terminal is operational, we are going to witness a lot of vehicular traffic, both for people that are traveling within Lagos and people that are going to the shopping mall. So if we don't make this provision for expansion of the road network, the whole place is going to be congested. So we are going to be back to the same problem we are trying to solve.
After all explanations, Governor Ambode is happy with the progress of work.
We are impressed about the pace of work. I mean, irrespective of the difficulties that the contractor might have suffered at the ports. But just like the contractor has said, we have his commitment that this project will be delivered to us at the end of March. Like I said yesterday at the APC rally, that we're more concerned about continuity in governance. And because of that, that's why we must make sure that this project is quickly completed. We start to use it, and we also have the commitment of our candidate, the APC candidate, Mr. Jide Sanwo-Olu, also, that it will continue wherever it is that this project meets him when he resumes in office, so that we can actually actualize the original vision to provide a modern transport system for Lagos.
The contractor leads state officials and journalists to inspect some of the facilities. 60-meter high and 157-meter length skywalk connecting the 3 terminals is at the advanced stage. Next is the expansion of the 5.5-kilometer Oshodi Airport Road with 5 pedestrian bridges. The Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure, Engineer Olabowale Akinsanya, is the first to speak on the level of work done.
Between the interchange, or the Mafuluku interchange, and the toll plaza, the work is about 90% completed. On the main road, the 3 lanes on both sides direction are completed. People are driving on them right now. On the service lane with 2 lanes, most of the work is about 70% completed. So with the pace of work going on, I feel confident that things will be done very quickly on the road side. Then between Oshodi and the interchange, the service lane are more or less completed except for the main carriageway. And that also will be accelerated with the new technology being used by iCheck with the recycler. So I think we are good on the road side. The pedestrian bridges, they're in various stages under construction right now. The superstructure is being cast at Ibadan. So that's ongoing, and within a month you see a lot of changes in the progress of the work. So that one also will feel good. The Behind us are the two flyover bridges. You can see the structural steel, the rebar showing for some of the support. All the foundations are more or less done.
The commitment made by the commissioner is further buttressed by the contractor.
For us, we, as you have said, sir, we are committed. We are committed to finish this project. And as you have rightly said, hopefully, and everything will be done before the 1st of May or beginning of May this year. Everything inclusive of all the bridges that are behind us and the road, as we have already said.
The 14-kilometer Oshodi-Abule-Egba road rehabilitation and the construction of bus rapid transport median corridor is another integral part of the bus reform project, a major route for the new BRT buses. Governor Ambode is abreast of the extent of work, with assurance that it will be ready by April 2019.
Along this corridor, we have over 5,000 minibuses. So by the time we put all these high-capacity buses on the road here, so we are going to scale that down, and then we'll be able to free the road for other users. And again, this is a 40-kilometer road, and then we are working on the BRT corridor, and then on the other passenger carriageway too, about 40 kilometers. And presently, we have about 14 pedestrian bridges and then 14 stations along this corridor. And then this is connected to BRT interchange, Oshodi interchange, so that from Oshodi interchange, the buses will run and then run through the BRT here and then to Abule-Egba, which is the phase 1 of the project. And then we have really gone far on this project. The BRT lane is about 95%. We have been able to attain 95% completion. And then all the stations too, we have been able to attain about 65% completion. The rehabilitated portion, we have done about 7 kilometers, and then we have been able to attain about 90% completion on the rehabilitated portion.
Motorists have endured various degrees of gridlock while the work lasts, hoping that the road will be concluded as soon as possible. Governor Ambode also visits the Yaba bus depot. The same facility obtainable at the Oshodi depot will accommodate 384 high and medium capacity buses. The Igbo bus terminal is also at an advanced stage. The contractor says it will be ready for use by the end of February. The governor's official outing for the day culminates at Awoyaya in Ibejuleki area of the state, where a holding park for 500 out of 820 newly procured high and medium capacity buses is situated. Within the complex is an automobile assembly plant also being set up by the state government in conjunction with Coscharis Motors Limited. The whole idea of the bus reform project is that down the line, there will be a local assembling of the next set of buses.
The whole idea, like I said earlier today, the fleet that we have is the biggest fleet anywhere, any part of the world, 820 buses one time. It's a record. I think with the study, what we did showed that there is only one other such procurement one time in the world. The whole idea of the bus reform project is that down the line, we are supposed to start assembly, local assembly of the buses. And we have a program already with the timeline to start assembly first of the medium buses by the first half of 2019.
Beyond this procurement of 820 buses by government, the next set of buses in the vision should be assembled in Lagos, in this assembly plant and another assembly plant in Ekpe. And then we create employment, and then we create opportunities, and then allow the GDP of Lagos to grow, and then improve on the economy
of the city. So that is why you have been brought here to see these buses. They are ready, and we think with everything that we've done, we should be able to roll out these buses.
The 820 buses are equipped with facilities to make traveling comfortable for passengers, including cameras, USB charging ports, internet, television, and special spaces for physically challenged, pregnant women, and the aged, among others.